I'm back from vacation, boys. Let's make a video.
Que d'espérance le ciel, le jour, la nuit. Je danse avec le vent, la pluie. Un peu d'amour, un brin de miel. Je danse, 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 danse.
Howdy ho, people of the internet. It's me, your best pal from Better Killed Studios. That's right, MJ's back, bitches. And I was on vacation for like a super long time, like all this weekend. That's a long time for me. So I'm back with new and fresh ideas for videos. By the way, do you like that new intro? It was just something I found in my folder. I was like, oh yeah, I love that. Let's make that the intro. But that's besides the point. Let's get straight into the actual video because I'm super excited to do this. Today's video topic is creepypastas, specifically creepypasta summoning rituals, as they call them in the streets nowadays. So, I used to be super into creepypasta when I was littler, so if I have a strange amount of knowledge on actual creepypasta, then please forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. So first up here, we have Jeff the Killer. I didn't screenshot the title of this, so sorry. Something like Jeff the Killer Ritual or something. But anyways, let's read this. So the note says that this can be very dangerous and that if you see Jeff, you run for the high heavens and hope he doesn't catch up with you or something. I don't know. Let's read the ritual. Number 1, it must be done in your bedroom at night. Wait until midnight. I don't follow the rules, so this is being done at like 3 in the morning. Not 3 in the morning, like 3 in the afternoon. Step 2 is to make sure everyone in your house is not awake. They are awake, so it's not like it matters. Though they don't pay attention to anything I do. Close the door of my bedroom. It's always closed. Chant his name 3 times. Okay, yeah, that one caught me off guard. I had no idea that we were gonna have to, like, do some sort of chant. I didn't expect chants. I hope there aren't more, because I have, like, an entire book worth of these things. Yeah, okay, so anyways, Jeff the Killer. Should go to sleep, then open your eyes. Oh wait, fuck, I was supposed to close my eyes? Shit, I didn't realize I was supposed to do that. Well, I'm not going back and fixing that. We're not redoing that, so sorry, Jeff. Just looks like you're just gonna have to miss out on this. You're not gonna be in this video. Next up, I got a Slenderman summoning. There was another one of these in this, but like, I didn't want to. I didn't want to do that one because it was super duper long. So the materials I need are 12 pieces of paper, a pen, forest. Are they telling me that I need to be in a forest, or that I just need? That I just need the entire forest, like. I am your god. Sorry, but that's all I can imagine when it says that I need a forest. But okay. Anyways, so it says that I'll also need a sleeping bag, and that step 1 is to go into the woods at sunset, preferably when it's foggy. No thank you. I've seen the plot of every horror movie ever. I am not going into the woods, especially not when it's about to become night, and especially not when it's foggy, unless I want to become murdered. But like, I guess it's kind of the point of these. I mean, like, why else would you summon an eldritch demon? Like, with super long limbs? I don't get why else you would summon Slenderman, unless you, like, wanted to. Unless you, like, wanted to die. A very elaborate way to kill yourself, but let's continue. Step 2 says, I need to draw a circle with an X over it on a piece of paper. Okay, this is something that gets my blood boiling, people, and let me explain to you why exactly that is. You see, the circle with an X over it was the marble hornet symbol for the operator. But here's a little lore about it for you, in case you didn't watch the series. You see, this little symbol that's on your screen right now, yes, this is the no-face symbol by Alex. In its original intended use, it was a way to represent the operator since they didn't have a name for it. No face was basically what they called it, and that was his symbol. Whenever they were trying to talk about it, it would show up because they drew it, not because Slenderman put it anywhere all over the place or in the woods. I hate with a burning passion that the Slenderman games, the original games, have perpetuated this false idea that the operator symbol or the no-face symbol was some sort of creation of Slenderman used to, I don't know, just put around the woods and lure people in. That's not how that works. That is Alex's symbol. That is not in any way, shape, or form belonging to the operator himself. He doesn't care about the symbol. The only reason it shows up so much is because the main characters and Marble Hornets use it. And as a side note, the operator is very, very different from Slenderman. Slenderman is an actual person. Well, as in he is a living thing that can breathe and act. At least I think he breathes. But the operator isn't. It acts more like a disease than anything. It doesn't act nor behave like a normal thing. The physical embodiment of the operator, which, if you don't know, is this Slenderman-looking thing on your screen right now, it's the operator is not Slenderman, despite their similarities in appearance. They act and behave very differently. It is you have to watch the series in order to get a good grasp of how the operator acts and behaves. And although the series is hella old, and a lot of people everybody watching this has probably seen it, I'm not about to spoil this for anybody who's new to horror, and I'm not about to spoil one of the foundations of Slenderman's appearance in pop culture for anybody. I'm not about to spoil his main debut, and especially not spoil one of the best internet horror story series I've seen on the internet in a very long time for anybody that may or may not have seen it. So I'm not about to tell everybody what happens in this video, despite the fact that Marble Hornets is a couple of decades old, if I'm correct. P.S. After you watch this video, you should totally go check it out, because it's a great series if you want some spooks. But back to my original point, the no-face symbol is not a symbol of the Slenderman or something that the Slenderman conjured up himself. It is the operator's symbol, for one. It was made by Alex, and it was made for the sole purpose of communicating the operator to everybody else. It wasn't exactly made for the purpose of being used by the operator itself. Not like the operator would actually care about anything. It seems to just wander around and kill aimlessly, so. But yeah, moving on after that little tirade. Sorry about that. Step 3 is to place the papers in a clock pattern? Why? I'm not getting the point of this here. Why would you arrange it in a clock pattern? I mean, I would expect that of a clockwork summoning. Clockwork. But not Slenderman. It doesn't seem like Slenderman nor the operator, depending on which one you're trying to summon in this, I can't tell. It doesn't seem like either of them would actually fucking care about a clock pattern. But okay, go off, I guess. Next, you have to yell, Slendy, I summon thee. Slendy, I summon thee.
What?
Why? Why do I have to yell, Slendy, I summon thee, and then go to bed afterwards? That's so weird. Like, no? Anyways, on to the next one. The next one's not a summoning. It's a creepypasta picture spell, which I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but we'll find out, I guess. So I'm going to read this one in its entirety and then comment on it afterwards because it's a bit of a long boy. So let's begin. This spell is to summon any creepypasta you want from having a picture of them. Though you can meet them, talk to them, make deals or contracts, etc. You and others could witness and talk to any of the creepypasta people. Keep in mind, when doing this spell, they like to hide, so you will hear them whispering and make noises out of nowhere. To make them come out and reveal themselves to you, you must make them feel comfortable. Try having a normal conversation with them. The spell is not dangerous. It is even explained well in the chant. It clearly says, I command thee to meet me, thou shalt not upheaval? Thou shalt not upheaval. In other words, it means, I command you to talk to me, do not cause violence or harm. In the blank space in the chant, say the form of the picture you are using in the spell. For example, I summon all of thee in this picture, all of thee dead nor alive, all of creepy and evil. What you'll need, a drawing, digital drawing/digital picture, etc. It can have one or more pictures with multiple or less creepypasta characters on it. Your own voice, including who's ever with you. Step 1. Hold the picture in your hands and chant, I summon all of thee in this. If you don't want a certain character, just say, but after you say whatever you choose for the picture. All of dead nor alive, all of creepy and evil. I command thee to meet me, thou shalt not upheaval. I would like to talk to you. If you would like them to show up in a special way, say it between these two lines. As I say, so it shall be. 7. When you want them to go away, when you are done a chant, as I would like you to stay, you have to go away. Woo, Nelly. Okay. So, I had a hard time reading that one. Can I just mention how, halfway through, one of the chants, it goes from, that shall not upheaval to just, hey, I want to talk. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That was weird as hell. It was strange. First of all, why would you want to meet any of the creepypasta characters. They're murderers and manipulators, and they like to kill children in their spare time. They don't really, have any redeeming qualities. Unless you're EJ, because you're just creepy and weird and you don't have a personality, and that's why I like you. I'm sure you can tell which one is my favorite. Anyways, yeah, that one was just sort of downright weird, and we're gonna move on to the next one. So, this is a Ben drowned summoning, and the funny thing is that I've actually, I think I did a Ben drowned summoning at one point in my life, but we're not going to talk about that. That's the story for another day. Whoa, let's get into the summoning now. Ben drowned, how to summon him. This requires a Majora's Mask cartridge. Of course it does, because nothing says creepy quite like Nintendo video games. Peel the original cover off the cartridge and write Majora in its place with a Sharpie marker. Why? Dip the cartridge in salt water. Why? Let it match and hold it right underneath the cartridge. Okay, why? I don't understand why you would need to do this, but okay. Smash the cartridge with a large rock. No, that is not how you summon Ben drowned. That is how you summon a very pissed off MJ ready to fucking be the actual murderer in your house, because that's my favorite Zelda game, and Zelda's my favorite series. So it's already bad enough that you wrote Majora on it with your fucking stupid ass Sharpie. Give me the fucking cartridge and don't you dare destroy it. This isn't how you summon Ben drowned. This is how you summon a bunch of pissed off gamers. But I digress. Moving forward, turn on cleverbot.com on your computer. Okay, why? Close your eyes and play Song of Unhealing. That song is super creepy, so we're not gonna do that here. Wait until the song is over until you open your eyes. You'll hear a voice that says, you shouldn't have done that, or you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Then turn around. That's my only response to this. Next post. So, I love Marble Hornets, so we're going to do a Masky summoning next, and then we're going to do something else. We're going to do we're going to do something else, and then I'm going to, do my closing thoughts on these, because this video is a bit long, as it is, but, So it says that the things I will need are a full white blank mask, a black paint or black markers, just depends on which one you think is easier. Now make the mask look exactly like Masky's. Is it bad that I already have a mask that looks exactly like Masky's? It's my favorite thing in the world, to be honest. I wear it all the time. I love it. Also, it makes me mad that Masky is in this as a creepypasta summoning, but whatever. It's not like Marble Hornets is its own thing, but let's continue before I go on another rant about Marble Hornets. Then say, oh, Masky, proxy of Slenderman. He's not a proxy of Slenderman. He is being controlled by the operator, but okay. Now appear before me. You will soon get tackled or hit by a brick. I mean, I wouldn't put that past Masky. I really wouldn't. But, he's more like the type of person to hit you over the head with a baseball bat and then sort of just carry you down the stairs over his shoulder. Sort of, not really caring, about your lifeless body that he just threw over the railing. But that's besides the point. But why is it always taking place in the forest? I don't know why these always take place in the forest. It's not like particularly... I don't want to say it's not like particularly Masky and Hoodie spend a lot of time... Tim and Brian, sorry. It's not like particularly they don't spend a whole lot of time running around in the woods. They do spend a whole lot of time running around in the woods, but it's just not as much as people think, you know? The whole reason that the woods were so important was to, like, hide the operator in plain sight for the audience. It wasn't really so that Tim could go running around the woods, so that Tim and Brian could go canoodling around the woods together, but, you know. Also, didn't Brian die? Whatever. We're doing an invocation of Masky and Hoodie, so just buckle up, boys. So, the warning says that when you do this invocation, they won't attack you directly, but they will try and get you. Which is another thing that makes me question, why would you even want to do this if that is what will happen? If you know for a fact that they're going to attack you, directly or indirectly, why would you even try? Fucking adrenaline junkies. Anyways, we will apparently need a house with no carpet. Don't know how you're gonna get that, but alright. Salt, I don't know why. Slenderman's drawing of himself, candle, that's optional. Later/matches is optional. Never mind. Step 1, choose a random place within the house to perform the spell at. After doing so, use the salt to draw the Slenderman O symbol with an X inside. We already talked about how that is not his symbol, that is the operator's symbol, and it was made by Alex, but alright. But be careful, don't distort the Slenderman symbol on the floor of salt, and make sure all the lights are off in the house. Wouldn't the lights just turn off already? Never mind. Step 2 is to sit down where the symbol is in front of you, along with the drawing of Slendy, not the operator. Start to rub pieces of the drawing and drawing salt and destroy one after another. Note, better do this using a candle and making Slenderman's 8 pages. That's from the games, not the actual, anything. But alright. Which would mean drawing of himself. But please enjoy the wonders of proxies. Okay, because I don't have a lot of time to make this video, especially since this video has been being made over the course of 2 days, I'm gonna have to cut this short and make it into a part 1 and part 2 so I can do the rest, which is Sally, Eyeless Jack, and Laughing Jack. I think. So, but there's one thing I want to talk about before I actually go. And it's this photo right here. And it says, it's creativity, not reality. And I feel like that's an important thing to say when talking about summonings of creepypastas, especially Slenderman after what happened, Slenderman and anything Marble Hornets related. I want to just say, it's creativity, not reality. You won't summon these guys by doing anything that has been mentioned in this video, and you won't manage to get anything but a little spooky laugh if you do try them. It's not real. None of these characters are real, and if they were real, we'd be in big trouble. But luckily, they're not, and we can appreciate them for what they are. Brilliant works of honest fiction, and we can love and cherish and laugh at ourselves for loving them, laugh at ourselves for believing in them when we were little, giggle and smile and appreciate them for what they were to us and for what they are to us. We can appreciate them being a part of our childhoods and adult lives. Now that we can understand that it's creativity, not reality, I feel like that's an important message to say. And I saw this picture and it reminded me of how important the message of creativity, not reality, is. Because I myself almost lost myself in a sea of fiction, and it was almost too late to pull me back out. But that's a story for another day, you know? Anyways, I feel like that's a positive note to end this video on. Thanks for tuning in, palos. I'll be sure to make another spooky summoning video sometime soon with the rest of the things I've collected. And oh boy, do I have another great video in mind after part 2 of this video is done. So, thanks for watching. This is your best pal, MJ, signing out. Keep calm and stay creepy, my friends.
Welcome to the life force.